Alright, hello everyone, welcome to Lunar, Silver Star Harmony. I believe we have everybody, like, best equipments and stuff currently. So, hey Alex, starting to worry about you. Hope the fog clears soon, huh? I was right, this is coming along after all. Of course, Ramus, someone has to keep you all out of trouble. That's no fun. Alright, Gato Woods, here we come. Next stop, the port town of Safe. Yeah! Alright. We is heading out on our adventure towards Safe. Through the Gato Woods. That were so foggy last time, we couldn't see our hands in front of our face, and Ramus freaked out and ran away like a coward. So let's head into the Gato Woods. Oh, it's worse than yesterday, Alex. There's no way we can stumble through this stuff. We can't keep giving up and going home, Ramus. We have to figure something out. Don't get upset and all. There's something I'd like to try. What do you mean, Luna? What can you do? I have to remember Null's voice. It's different than the, it's different from the Silver Star complete voice. Whoa! What? Wow! The fog just cleared up. Your voice, Luna, it's like magic. Luna? I don't know how I did that, Alex. I don't even understand how I knew I could. I just felt it in my heart, and then my voice took over. But how Luna? Come on, guys. Now that the fog is gone, we can go to Safe in no time. Alright. Go ahead and grab that healing herb. Antidote. Alright, lots of monsters. Lots of new enemies to fight. We got some fly trappers. I'll say this, having watched Silver Star complete, most of the way through now, the guy that I watch, Old Dragon, he's almost done with the game. Having watched it most of the way through, I am very much not used to these enemies looking like this. Like, man, this game just looks so much better than the PlayStation version. It has its quirks. It has little issues that I'm not a fan of. Loading times, for one. Like, when you go between areas, there's a fade out and a loading time. And that's not present in the PlayStation version. I think it was just a limit of the PSP though. So but in the PlayStation version, like, entire cities were all in one map, which was nice. You know, entire cities, entire dungeons, they were all on one map. Which is not the case here, but again, I think that's just a limit of the PSP. Oh wait, what are we fighting here? I totally missed it. That's unfortunate. That's another thing, in the PlayStation version, it like told you what you were fighting. In this version it pops up with like a little thing at the very beginning of the battle, but that's it. Ooh, those things. Poison puke. Blech. Ow. Gorgon Ghidra. Okay. Well, I think we need to focus on Gorgon Ghidra. Ooh, Zephyr Blade. Never mind. I'll use Zephyr Blade. Whack! Oh, 110 damage. Oh, neat. They have a little like animation for Null healing you in this one. That's cool. Gorgon Ghidra though, huh? Interesting. Oh, Goblin and Scythe Spores. Alright. I have to say though, the art is pretty faithful to the original. I mean, they didn't really change the designs at all. They just made the sprite work look vastly better. I think this is all hand-drawn. Which obviously the original is not. This was all, you know, sprited. It was all sprited. This is all hand-drawn animation. Oh, weak to that. Nice. Venom Spore. Ow. I'm already poisoned. you had just poisoned me a second time, which does nothing at all. So there's that. I could Purity Song, but then I would just get immediately poisoned again. Let's try a Slumber Song. I didn't even think about that. Something I should be trying in these fights, since I have Slumber Song. Like, that should be Luna's, like, first move. Well, that sucks. Absolutely nothing got... you were literally the one that poisoned me. God dang, game. I know, the game probably was like, well, you know, I mean, you might have just healed, just purified the poison. Like, this is why I don't bother with antidotes or poison purifying or, you know, things like that, because you get an enemy that has the ability to poison, and then you remove that poison, only to then end up getting immediately poisoned again. And it's not like you even, like, take any less damage because of it. No, you still take the same damage. You just lost a whole turn. You know? It's completely pointless. Completely useless. It's so annoying. Let's go ahead and fight this Gorgon Ghidra. Ooh, 2 of them this time. Oh, jeez. Let's go ahead and pull a Sword Dance. That'll probably kill it. And then they can handle the Fly Trapper. Oh! Ah! Good. Okay. It was still weak to that. It wasn't weak to that, but it still took, like, enough damage. Poison Buke. It's like, I understand the idea of, like, antidotes and things, but it gets really useless. to sit there and, you know, use antidotes all the time when you literally just constantly get poisoned. It really just feels like, why do I bother? You know? Also, something about this game that I realized that's not in Silver Star Complete. When you level up, you actually get an auto heal. That's not in the PlayStation version. Oh, okay. Both of those maps lead to the same area. Good to know. And now the monsters have respawned because of that. Good! Just what I wanted. Not really, but I mean, it's experience. I don't know if this game has the, like, bosses level up with you or not. The PlayStation version, they did. Excuse me. I don't know if this version does or not. Ow! He actually attacked me. What the heck? That's a surprise. Whack! Whack! And poison puke, of course. Rip. I've only got 11 MP, so... Whack! Good hit. I mean, it was only 11 damage, but it was still a crit. I don't know if Alex would have taken it out one hit if I hadn't crit that. It's possible that I might have, but I don't know for sure. Hello, Goblin. Let's see how strong you are. Whack! Whack! Ooh. Oh, well, yeah, that's fine. These things like to venom spore instead of attack, so... I don't think I binded a fast forward key. Let's try that slumber song again, just to see how it goes. It would be nice. Oop. Well, okay. That's a cute animation for the mushroom being asleep. I like that. It just flattens. The mushroom is asleep. It's flat. Can't you tell? Can't you tell the mushroom is asleep? It's flat. Sorry, I know that it's doing things. I wanted to find... I think it's the rapid fire? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's the fast forward or... 'cause this is unthrottle, which is thumb R, which I think is the bottom R button. But I don't know. Nope, that is trigger R plus. Okay. Well, let's try that. I do need to use a healing song on Alex. Whoa! I mean, yes, but also no at the same time. Oh wow, we're here already? Okay. That's surprising. Hang on. Okay, so speed toggle that's fast. Let's try the unthrottle. I feel like I did the unthrottle before. And that's what I wanted. We'll find out. What are you? What are you? Stay back. Get away from us. Are there too many of them, Alex? Let's run for it. So there was actually only one screen of enemies before getting into this fight. That's interesting. Because this is the end of the dungeon in the PlayStation version. We're surrounded. Alex, I'm too young and promising to die. What have we here? Looks like we've got a bit of trouble. Who are you? Where did you come from? Who, me? Well, perhaps isn't the best time for an introduction. Do you kids want some help, or can you handle these critters by yourselves? Thanks, Mr. We can handle them. A little help would be nice. So, I assume that this is gonna do the same thing as the PlayStation version. But in the PlayStation version, if you choose not to get help, you'll actually end up in a continuous, battle. Just over and over and over again. Until you accept help from him. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save, and then we'll see if we can handle it ourselves, just to get a little extra experience. Of course you do. I'll just stand here and enjoy the show then. Let's see what you got. This is a very difficult battle, normally, so... Zephyr Blade! Sure, why not? Drop a slumber song. Had I known that this battle was going to be immediate, I would have healed Alex. Good, Zephyr Blade went off first. I realize that's going to hit everything. Boom. Heck! I just crashed it! Hang on. Hang on. We might be able to fix... I might be able to fix this. Nope. It crashed. Oh, there it goes. Well, it looks like we can beat that battle once if I use Zephyr Blade. It also looks like the emulator cannot handle me killing that many enemies at one time. Oh boy. Let me load state so that we're back where we were. Let's try this one more time. Catastrophic storms. Do I really need to even bother with that if that's gonna kill them all? I want to see if I can get it to work. There it goes. That worked. Yeah, 62 experience and 216 silvers. And some antidotes. And Alex leveled up. And Ramus leveled up. Heck yeah! We got it that time. Alex, there are more of them, and we can't fight much longer. How about now, kids? Can I offer you some assistance? I'm so bored I can't stand it. I mean, we annihilated that whole last group in one shot. Granted, that was with Zephyr Blade, but yeah, I don't have that now. Yeah, a little help sounds good. Well then, let's have a crack at these thugs. Supper's a-coming and I need to work up an appetite. Alright. Now we get a level 99 character in our party. So I'm just gonna have everybody do an attack. Slumber Song sounds good. Attack. And then this guy has no magic, so he's just gonna attack. And he's just gonna annihilate like half of the enemies in one go. 3 damage. Poison puke. Bleh. All of them are trying to attack this guy. Oh hey, I didn't see that I got a second, yeah, Alex has a second attack now. That's cool. And they're asleep. Nice. Oh, okay. This guy has something that heals him automatically. That's pretty nice. Plaque, plaque, plaque. He's too strong. He's a whole 90 levels higher than you, right? He is OP. Hey, Luna leveled up. Learn Cascade Song. Awesome. And now they're all dead. We did it. Who are you, mister? Or should I ask, what are you? See what this guy's voice sounds like.
What a hapless bunch you are. You're lucky that I came along when I did. So, tell me, how is it you came to find yourselves in this rough neck of the woods? Are you lost? Or out for a picnic? Is that so? An adventure, you say?
Not too different from the original. It is different, but not too different. What's so funny? The 4 of you are on an adventure. That's the best line I've heard in some time. Tell you what, I'll whip up a nice fire and some grub, and you can tell me all about it. Not too different from the original. A little bit, but not too different. Don't worry, kids. Smoke from the herbs I'm burning will keep the monsters at bay. You're smarter than you look, mister. I'm impressed. Thank you, I think. But I'm not smart. When you travel as much as I do, you just learn things along the way. Come on, kids, it's chilly. Let's get closer to the fire. I just realized I haven't asked your names yet. You can call me Lake. I'm Alex. This is my friend, Ramus. Hello. I'm Null. And I am Luna. We're traveling from the village of Berg. Thank you for helping us defeat the monsters, Lake. You're quite kind. What's that? Luna of Berg and Alex. Is something wrong, Lake? Oh, it's nothing really. I just happen to remember that Dragon Master Dine with legendary 4 heroes was from there as well, that's all. Yes, Dragon Master Dine is our hero. Well, he's my hero. I've dreamt of growing up to be just like him. So you're going to be a Dragon Master, huh? I'd like to. Well, there's nothing better than having big dreams, am I right? But for all those dreams to become a reality, you'll need to eat well and get plenty of rest. Those are what I do best. I'm sure you're right, Noel. Alright then, get yourselves cleaned up and hit the sack. You've got an early day ahead of you. I see, an adventure, is it? What the? Lake is gone. Wonder if he really took off. He was definitely one strange cookie. Even so, anyone who laughs at my jokes is a good man. I hope we meet him again. I feel the same way. He sure was a great swordsman. In comparison, you've got a long way to go, Alex. If you don't polish those skills, then who's gonna protect me? She has a point, Alex. We can't count on people to bail us out of trouble if... Oh, never mind. Let's go. Should be almost out of these woods. Once we're out, we need to follow the coastline south. We should find ourselves at the port town of Saith. That's off on our first glorious step toward Maribia. So, fun fact, in the PlayStation version, at least the English translation, Luna actually gets upset at Alex and is like, you haven't been doing your sword training, have you? And it's this really odd line that makes absolutely no sense just because of the fact that the guy is so much stronger than you. Like, he's clearly got way more adventuring experience, you know? So, I'm glad that that got changed. Because I always thought that was such a weird line. So she just, like, looks at Alex, gets angry, and is like, you've been skimping out on your sword practice, haven't you? I was just like, what? What? Lady! Did you see how strong he was? Sheesh, Luna. Like, seriously. I don't know, maybe that's just my own opinion on it, but it just felt like a weird line because of that. He's literally 90 levels above us, right? I mean, you could get to about level 11 by this point if you really grinded. I usually didn't. But you could. You could easily get to about level 11 by this point. But that's still, what, 88 levels ahead? Huh? It's locked. I wonder what's inside. I'm really curious. So those red chests will become important later. That's not something we can do anytime soon, though. Like, anytime soon. That's like halfway through the game kind of thing. Alex should be able to take this guy out with Sword Dance. Got him. Whack! Whack! Ow. Ow. A whopping 2 damage. Nice. Get wrecked, get wrecked. Leave it to Alex. It is nice that Alex has 2 attacks now, because that really comes in handy. Being able to attack twice. Yay, we're out of the Gato Woods. Now, one annoying thing about this is that I can't select Berg or the White Dragon Cave from here. I can only select the Gato Woods, Saith, and Old Hag's Forest. If I wanted to go back to Berg, I would have to go back through the woods. I guess it's not too bad. It is only just the 4 screens. It's nowhere near as big of a dungeon as it is in the original, in the PlayStation version. Welcome to the port town of Saith. Quiet town where corners and goers to Honmel Isle can rest from their weary travels. Here's another interesting thing. It's Honmel Isle here, but in the original PlayStation version, it was Candor Isle. Do you smell that? The whole town reeks of fish. I'm in heaven. You must be our little guardian angel and all. I don't know which is the proper translation. I assume Honmel Isle is. Just because this game is actually considerably better in translation in most things that I've seen. So I assume that maybe it was Honmel Isle in the original, like the Japanese version, and they changed it, but heck if I know. My, you're such young travelers. What, you want to go to Maribia? Normally the orca goes there. but it isn't sailing right now. Because the ship moored indefinitely coming to States was a pure waste. What are we gonna do now? Why don't we head on over to the pier or the sailor's lodge and see what this is all about? Sure. But before that, you guys traveled from Berg. That's impossible. The God of Woods have been blanketed in thick fog for days. No one can travel through it. Fog is gone thanks to Luna's song. She has a great pair of lungs. Great! I can attend the Goddess Festival in Berg. Arabia is the biggest city on the mainland. They ship all the jewels in the world there. And they have jewelers just for the rich in that great city. Jewelers? Alex, they might buy our gem at a good price. You look like adventurers. Do all of you know about the four heroes? No, not really. I'll give you a brief rundown of the four heroes. Dragon Master Dine, who hailed from the nearby village of Berg, he's, gone now. Meldiel Kirk of Meribia, a Herculean beastman also known as Hellmel. Lemia Ausa, the leader of the Magic Guild in Vane. She's not young, but she's certainly beautiful. And the great sage Galleon, premier of the city of Vane. He was Dine's best friend. Okay, there you go. Feel any more enlightened now? I know, I just told you about that a while ago. Wow. That was great. Nothing to interact with, though. It doesn't seem. Oh, Dragon Master Dine, the man, the myth, the legend. The book contains everything you always wanted to know about the most famous of the four heroes. It's the reference guide you've been dying for. Wow. Can't believe you don't have this book, Alex. Wow. That pun. That pun was actually mildly painful. Puns. There's a young stranger about your age staying here in Saith. Claims to be a VIP of the Magic Guild. Sounds fishy to me. Why would a VIP come to Saith? I'd stay out here if I were you. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Plus the beer is watered down. I thought that was Mos Eisley. That makes me want to go inside even more. He's just trying to help us all, isn't he? I thought that was Mos Eisley. I love those references, though. I lost all the money I earned on my last voyage. Oh my. Sorry, just checking something on Twitter here. My store went bankrupt. My wallet was stolen. I'm the unluckiest man in all of Safe. I'm so sorry, sir. He's not talking to you, Luna. He's talking to his beer. Hey, what are you kids doing in here? My first new customer in hours and you're underage. I need something to bring in new patrons. Anything. Howdy, children. My name's Clyde. I reckon I'm the best there is when it comes to gambling. I don't much care if I'm playing a man, woman, or child. As long as they have the money, I'll take it. Clyde. His name was not Clyde in the PlayStation version. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was not Clyde. So many differences. Saith and Berg are sister cities. Though Berg is more isolated because of the mountainous terrain. Sister cities, huh? Don't relatives give each other food? Say, for example, fish? No, I'm convinced you have a stomach where your brain should be. Oh, I was stuck on somebody? You know how you're always saying you want to be a Dragon Master, Alex? If you really make it to be like the Great Dines, then I'll be your future honey bunch of love. Good for you, Alex. Looks like your search for pride is over. Wow, Luna. Welcome to the weapon shop of Saith. What can I do for you? Ah, weapon shop, huh? Very nice, very nice. We got 2,000. Let's buy these. Wait, hang on. These are better. The leather armor is better. The leather clothes is for Luna. Hey, we can afford everything. So let's just go ahead and get it all. In that case. So longsword, leather armor, light bow, leather clothes, and then light bow and leather armor. And then we'll just sell. Got the short sword and the poison darts. And then we've got the traveler's attire. Awesome. That helps. I don't think I want to sell anything. Actually, you know what? I'm literally never going to use these. So let's sell the antidotes. I also really just have not used any of my 28 healing herbs. Just, like, I have Luna for healing. Well, I don't need items. Pleasure doing business with you. Please come again. Beastmen and humans have lived together in relative harmony for years. It wasn't always this way. Guess I never thought about it before. That's because you're the exception and all. Burn? Question mark? Was that supposed to be a burn? The biggest city on the mainland is Meribia, governed by Master Mel, one of the four heroes. The Orca frequently sails from the pier at the south end of Saith across to Meribia. Come a little closer. Ah, there. Let me get a good look at you. Oh, my goodness, you're adventurers. It's the first time I've seen adventurers in forever. You remind me of the young Dragon Master. Dine became one of the four heroes after setting out on an adventure. On his way to Meribia long ago, Dine met up with Hellmel, who was then one of the most feared pirates on the high seas. After fighting for 7 days, the two men were so worn out they declared a draw. Hellmel settled down to a quiet life in Meribia, while Dine... Oh, I'm getting old, and so is the story. You know it. But do I, though? Do I know the story? Hey, a while ago, some guy with a crazy hairdo asked if I knew any girls who were good singers. Take me back to when I saw the animation for Silver Star Story for the first time and heard the boat song, right? Like, I love that song. Wonder if he was looking for Luna. I like the version in this game better because it's actually, like, properly translated. You know, I've heard that Clyde, the gambler, hasn't been beaten for over 20 years. Captain said he'd do it and put up our sea charges, booty. Clyde cleaned the poor fool out. Now we can't set sail. Can you get any dumber than that? I finally found a job in Meribia. Can't wait to move. My parents are driving me crazy. Do you know when the Orca is set to depart from Meribia? We're about to find that out ourselves, actually. But yeah, this was an amazing... Like, the Silver Star Story, the PlayStation version, was an amazing game. And still is. Yeah, this is a better remake, but, like, it still holds... Like, the original still holds up. So... The Orca hasn't yet sailed. What's going on? I have to return there to close a big business deal, and if I miss it, I lose big bucks. I feel your pain, sir. Time is money. Why hasn't the Orca left from Meribia today? I don't want to wait here a second longer. I'm with you, madam. I can't wait to get out of this awful town. I don't mean to yell. I'm just upset because I had a fight with my lousy, no-good, deadbeat husband. You want to board the Meribia bound for the Orca bound for Meribia. This looks so good though. Yes, it is. Like it It does. This looks amazing. Like this is the best version, honestly. Like I've not played it all the way through, but this is absolutely the best version of this game. From just the like half that I've played, so. Aboard the Orca bound from Arabia? Sorry kids, but it's completely out of the question. No, the ship is fine. It's kind of a long and embarrassing story. Talk to the captain in the back room for all the sordid details. Like, I wish that they had done a remake of the second game, but they never did. The little kid when the game came out and still enchants me. Oh yeah. No, this is one of the better RPGs out there in my opinion. And that's not even like nostalgia talking. That's just fact. At least it is to me, so. Ahoy mates! I'm the captain of the Orca bound from Arabia. The sea tosses so hard that I need my sea chart to navigate it, but I seem to have gambled it away. That scurvy dog. He won't be so lucky next time. I'll have a rematch for his head, I tell you. What's a sea chart? Some kind of really yummy fish? No, silly, it's a map of the ocean sailors use to avoid hazards. The captain was fooled into losing his sea chart in a card game with an infamous gambler named Clyde. The captain is a fine sailor, but the worst poker player in history. Man's eyes twinkle with delight every time he gets 2 cards with pretty pictures on them. Now I have a port full of angry passengers, drunken sailors, and rotting cargo. Lovely. Clyde, he's gloating at the bar. But yeah, I really enjoy this game. I really wanted to play this for a while. And I was playing it with a friend of mine, and was uploading it to YouTube. But she and I have not been able to do any recording of it in literally years. I kept holding off because I was like, well, maybe I'll, get a chance to play it with her again, but nah, it just didn't happen. Pardon? You want the sea chart? Gamble with me and I reckon we can talk. How about it? Put your money where your mouth is. Alright then, let's play for 100 silver. We'll start with a real easy game, son. Toss a coin, you guess heads or tails. Call it. Heads. Sorry, son, it's tails. Hand over 100 silver. How about another, son? Choose heads or tails. Let's go with tails. With all due respect, boy, I reckon you're the worst gambler I ever seen. It's heads. Now give me my money. Hey, Alex. Did you look at the coin he's using? I mean, really look? Superstar games are about the feelings of magical fantasy more than just loving the genre. That's also true. What do you mean, Ramus? The coin he flips isn't the same as the coin he shows us. Clyde is switching after the toss. What? Are you sure we should accuse the best gambler in this town of cheating? Come on, Noel. If anyone knows anything about money, it's me. Let's do it one more time. It'll be fun, I promise. You kids are back. Come on now. I don't want to win no more of your allowances. It just ain't right. We want to make things more interesting, Clyde. We want to bet this. Hand it over, Dragon Diamond. Ramus, you better be sure about what you're doing. We didn't come all the way to safe to lose the diamond on a coin flip. Holy goddess Althena, I reckon that's the prettiest rock I ever seen. You got yourself a bet, son. I've got you now, Clyde. So, Ramus's plan was to beat up Clyde? Sheer genius. Put that coin down, boy. Why, Clyde? So I don't notice it's the same on both sides? Clyde, you're nothing but a lying, cheating weasel. I knew the coin was fake when I heard it hit the table. A real coin makes a deeper clink. Outsmarted by Brat. Well, looks like my gambling days are at an end. Yes, even the mighty Clyde has lost his edge. Got Dragon Diamond. Got 200 silver. I see your accent was as fraudulent as your coins. Don't you know that you can't con a con man? Came over, buddy. Now hand over the sea chart. Sorry to disappoint you all, but you won't find it here. What? You said we had to gamble for it. Said you had to gamble, but I never mentioned once that I had the chart. You sneaky son of a... Look, I gave the sea chart to some old hag in the forest northwest of 6th in exchange for this. Got fortune staff. Take it with you. Perhaps the woman will trade you back for the staff or something, or someone else. And Clyde is a cheat, yes. Yep, he's a lying, cheating son of a word. Alright. In that case, off to the old hag's forest. Also, I haven't saved in a while. So let's save. Alright. Whee! So here we have to be careful because some of the chests are traps. And I missed what these enemies were. But that's okay. These should not be hard. Yep. Interestingly enough, in the PlayStation version, Ramus is actually able to use most of the same weapons that Alex can. Even though he's actually better off using, like, the bows and stuff. That's one thing that they changed here, is that he can use the first, like, sword, but after that, all of his stuff is all ranged, so... I kind of like that, because it does tell you, like, hey, he really should be using ranged. Which he really should, you know? Killer ants. Whack. Whack. Pop. Pop. But there actually comes a point where if you don't give him a ranged weapon, he gets completely screwed over. Like, there's a fight where if he does not have a ranged weapon, he literally cannot fight in that fight. And I cannot tell you how many people I have seen and how many times I have played this game and gotten into that fight without having a ranged weapon. Just because in the original, you know, the PlayStation version, you could just give him basically any weapon. So... Luna, of course, is better with a bow. Got him. You missed a chest? Did I? Double check. Oh yeah, I see it over there. I did indeed. Wasps and killer flies. Yep, I definitely missed that one. That's all the way on the right. All right behind the tree. Yeah. Pop. Pop. Oh, what? Rude? Not supposed to dodge. Pop. Well, at least I killed one of them. It would have been nice if I could have killed the wasp, but oh well. Probably only had like 2 or 3 hit points left. Alex leveled up. Nice. Learned Explosive Stab. Nice. Luna leveled up. Learned Tranquil Song. Ramus leveled up. He gained HP and nothing else. Poor Ramus. Actually, he does have... Oh. Well, apparently that chest I missed was a trap. Ramus gained weight, right? I like that Ramus just gains nothing but HP. Although, I don't know about in this version, but in the PlayStation version, Ramus has a sort of like pseudo level cap. Like, he can actually reach a point where he just stops gaining any stats. Like, he stops even gaining HP. So... it's in the, like, level... it's in the, like, 20s. So it's unlikely for most players to encounter it. But... it is something that you can, if you grind enough, you can encounter where he just stops gaining any stats because the game's like, wait, Ramus should not be in your party anymore. What the heck? Like, the devs really did not expect you to have Ramus that long. There's the 3 classes, Swordsman, Bard, and Chonk. Nice. Very nice. That said, next month, November 5th, a friend of mine is releasing one of their games. They're publishing one of their games. So, that's pretty exciting. I got to help beta test. So, I've seen a good bit of the game. I haven't seen everything. I wasn't able to beta test the whole game. But I was able to beta test, like, about half of the game, I think. I don't know if she's gonna give me a legit copy or not. I may have to buy it. So... but we'll see what happens. If I do get a copy of it, I might stream it, but we'll have to see. It's a game called Gaia's Melody. It's the second game, actually. Echoed Melodies. But I own the first game. Funny enough, I own the first game, and she and I actually met because I had to contact her for, like, customer support on the first game. And, I don't know, we just kept talking after that. So, it's kind of funny. Like, how many people can say, yes, I contacted customer support and I made a friend? Yeah, I just think that's funny. Ah, yes, back when there was no knowledge that people would be crazy enough to try a max level on early level / first level. Yeah. Yeah, back when grinding just wasn't really, oh, hi, mental rappers, huh? This seems like a good time to try this explosive staff. Explosive stab. Said staff. I think it actually is explosive staff in the PlayStation version. RIP! That was easy. Not many, I bet, right? I definitely feel like there are not a lot of people that would be able to say, I contacted customer support and made a friend that I regularly talk to nowadays. Let's just Zephyr Blade. Get this fight over quicker. Smite! Yay, we didn't crash. I was slightly concerned. After that battle earlier where I used Zephyr Blade and it crashed the game. I mean, I did use Zephyr Blade a second time without it crashing, but still. You never know. I still have not used Luna's AG there. I just haven't needed to. Like, it's a super heal. And I haven't taken enough damage to need it. And I barely even take enough damage to need to heal to begin with, let alone use her super heal. Let's focus on the wasp. And have the ranged people attack the flies. Pop. Really? I guess it makes sense. It really would be hard to shoot a fly with a bow. Probably easier, you know, that it's giant, but still. I can see it being difficult to hit a fly with a bow. 32 experience points. Not bad. Ah! It's another trap chest. At least these ones don't confuse you. The ones in the PlayStation version inflict you with confusion. I feel like that battle, though, with the purple mobs there, was specifically designed for you to use explosive smite, or explosive stab. Just because they're like, yeah, you'll probably have it by now. So let's give you something that's, like, really good to use it on, so you can actually get a chance to, like, test it. Wasp. Let's try... Oh, I have many things now. Let's try a slumber song. So we can't put some of these guys to sleep. One. And it's the one I'm attacking. Well, I mean, it got him dead, so I guess it works. But yeah, the friend of mine, her name is Echo. At least that's her username anyway. And we kind of bonded over like our love for Lunar. Apparently her games are very heavily based off of the Lunar games here. And so we kind of ended up like bonding over the fact that we both liked these games. I'm gonna use Tranquil Song just because. We also bonded over other things that I don't think I can actually mention on Twitch. So there's that. Alex leveled up. Nice. The only thing I dislike about this window that tells you everything is that it tells you everything, and so it's like it can be difficult to realize what has changed. Ramus got HP. At the same time, I prefer it over the PlayStation version where it scrolled through every single thing that went up and you had to wait freaking like 2 minutes every level up. It wasn't actually 2 minutes, but it felt like it. Felt like it took forever to get to the freaking level up screen. It just, like, it would have been nice if maybe the skills that, like the stats that went up were like highlighted in yellow maybe. Or just highlighted in any color, you know. Just like highlighted in some way so you could see like, oh yes, these skills went up, and then all the white skills are stuff that didn't, you know. That would have made it easier to see. At the same time though, it's not too big of a deal. You know, it's not that big of a deal to me that I won up 2 attack points, you know? What is this supposed to be? Some kind of booby trap? I can't imagine anything or anyone moronic enough to stumble under this thing.
Somebody! Please! Anybody! Please help me!
Scratch that thought. Alright, so he's got a completely different voice in this game. Well, who's in there? What exactly are you doing? What does it look like I'm doing, peasant? I order you to release me from this contraption immediately. He sounds pretty rude, Alex. What are we gonna do? I say we leave him here. He isn't hurt. I'm sure he'll get out of this thing, eventually. Well, I'm tempted to agree. I think we should help him. Lake didn't desert us when we needed his help. I suppose you're right. Hello. I love this guy.
Hey there, peasants! My name's Nash. I'm a third-year apprentice from the Magic Guild of Vane, renowned for its rich history and tradition. Since this forest is filled with all kinds of terrible traps, just make sure you watch your step, okay?
I love this guy. Calling someone your peasant when you need help probably isn't the best idea, right? What are you saying? You're the one who was trapped, pal, not us. I want to kill you to let a thanks slip from your lips. Who, me? I'm in the 3rd rank of the Magic Guild, and the best magician in my age group. I'm also apprentice to the powerful sage Galleon. How dare you say I was just trapped when I was just, when I was investigating how the silly device was made. This is why I hate leaving the city. You country folk don't have any manners. The sheer nerve of this moron is unbelievable. Hello, Nash. My name is Luna. We are all travelers from the village of Berg. These are my friends, Alex, Ramus, and all. Are you also going to visit the old woman? You should join us. Graceful there, cat. You missed to jump there, cat. It'd be much safer for us to travel together. Go with you? Well, protecting beautiful women and simpletons is the duty of every guild member. I feel like I like this voice, right? Alright, I will travel to the hag's house with you. I just hope you all appreciate my exceedingly kind gesture. Oh, I think you have a headache. I think Nash is a headache. You said you were from Berg Village, didn't you? I've heard that a girl with a beautiful voice lives there. Do you know of her? That beautiful voice, he must mean you then, right, Luna? You are the songstress of Berg. I'd love to hear you sometime, Luna. Well, alright. Alright, I'll hold you to that. Now, let's go have a few words with that old bag. Who put you in charge, Buster? Alex, this guy bugs me a lot. I missed a word, it seems. I meant to say I know that voice. Oh, really? I wouldn't know. All the voice actors that I do know are from the original. And I don't think many of them reprised their roles here. None of them sound the same, so... There's so many animals around here, Alex. Someone has some major duty, I bet. Oop, you're a little small for a watchdog, buddy. Didn't expect the dog to... I feel like I know that voice. Oh, hey, there's a red chest. Oh, that's why they put the red chest. Okay. Like I said, I wouldn't know. Visual guide to deadly herbs. Forbidden elixirs. Mixture reference. Cats. The other white meat. What? So, that's what happened to my buddy Mr. Tittles. Rip. On the pricking of my thumb, something this would tasty this way comes. Hello, children. Don't you look delightful? What is your business with me? You want the sea chart? Well, since I assume you won't part with your tasty little pet there, will you trade me the water flow staff? What? I was given the staff by Galleon when I left Vane. Not about to exchange it with a warty old hag for a crummy old map. We need that sea chart, Alex. What do we do? Would you like me to ask him, Alex? Nash seems to be fond of me. No way, Luna. The only thing this egomaniac understands is tough talk. Let's leave this one to Luna. Nash, without the sea chart, we can't sail to Maribia. We desperately need to go there. I'm begging you, please, will you trade your staff with the old woman? Hey Nash, need help picking your jaw off the floor? Luna, there's no way I could turn down a woman as lovely as you. Here you go. Hand over water flow staff. Thank you, kitties, and here's the sea chart. Got sea chart. And this is exactly the reason why they give you the fortune staff. Because he starts with the water flow staff, but then you immediately give that up. So, speaking of Mia's bromide over here, here it is. Nash's treasure. So throughout the game, you can collect these things, bromides. And each character has a different set of them. All of them just give +1 wisdom to the character that likes them. Like, if you get like a Lunar bromide, for example, you can give it to Alex for +1 wisdom. Or, you know, Mia's bromide for Nash. So... Hey, Nash is level 11. Cool. I always like it when RPGs set your, like, new party members to the same level as, like, your main character. That way all of your characters are the same. You know, you're not getting somewhere and encountering a character. You know, you're not getting somewhere at like level 20 and encountering a character that's level 9 because they expected the character to be level 9. Or you rather expected you to be level 9. Oh, I forgot to position him. Whoops. Alright, let's see what Nash can do. We have Riot, Stone, and Thunder Rain. So we can petrify enemies. And Area Lightning Strike. Randomly, I can hit everybody if I target the one in the front or the back. But not the ones at the top or bottom. Because that makes sense. So let's do that. Riot. Wow. Good going, Nash. Good grief. He just took everything out. Alright. Let's set formation. And put Nash in the back. Something about, you know, he's the mage. He doesn't really need to be up in the front. I mean, he can be in the front if you're using his, like, staff instead of his magic, but we shouldn't have too many issues with that. Also, the speed up did not work. I just tried it. Go ahead and Riot again. I mean, he's got 60 some odd mana. Oh, this is a tiny enemy zone. Okay, let's not waste that now then. Let's hold off on using that. See if we can get some enemies a little closer together. Bam! Goodness! I expected the one in the front to survive just because Alex didn't hit it at all, but nope. Not in the slightest. It had no hopes for survival. Have I been down this way? I have not. No, these guys are still too far apart. Oh, my Riot can't hit everything. Okay. Some strategery is in play then. Not bad, not bad at all. Alright, let's go pick up these chests. One's a trap. Why am I not surprised? Okay. Just go ahead and attack. Nash couldn't even get up. Nash couldn't even get close. I'm not surprised. I wonder if this game lets you use the, like, elemental canes as ranged, like the PlayStation version does. Mental wrappers. What about here? Still not. What is this enemy zone? Holy crap, it's tiny. Yeah, I want to actually use it, but that enemy zone is tiny. That's what EZ stands for, by the way, is enemy zone. EZ is enemy zone, AZ is ally zone, SL is single line, 1E is one enemy, 1A is one ally, AA is all allies, AE is all enemies. I think that's all the variations. Messages being sent out in the D&D chat. I just happened to look over at Discord and notice I had 13 new messages in D&D chat. I was like, whoa. Let me see. Where was that? Sorry, I'm trying to remember where the control mapping was, so I could see if one of these others did. What I'm trying to do here. Oh, the unthrottle. The unthrottle didn't even get set. Oh, probably, that was probably, there it is, okay. That was probably because, did I set that? Oh, it was because it was probably because it crashed earlier. Explosive stab. Riot. Just because I don't feel like fighting these guys. But yeah, now I have the, I have a slate. I can push a button and it speeds it up just a little, you know, for just a moment, instead of, you know, constant speed up. I guess we'll see if we can use this. Get wrecked. Oh! That would be why it's such a small enemy zone. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know, petrify skill. Oh my god. Just one group of enemies after another here, man. Well, we already know Riot can kill this whole group, so... Nash is gonna run low on mana if I keep casting Riot, but I think we're almost out of this dungeon, so it should be fine. Also, I am really hungry right now. Just all of a sudden. Yay! Back to safe. We got the sea chart. We can go to Maribia. I wonder what's going on. Everyone looks so busy. They're all standing around doing nothing. I bet they're just trying to finish up their work before dinner. That reminds me, when do we eat? While you kids were gone, all hell broke loose. A monster crawled onto the pier and started eating the cargo out of the orca's hold. Really? Not like you little... I mean, that awful creature. Let's go beat him up, Alex. And the old hag in the forest gets whatever she wants, even though she doesn't have any money. She put the hag in haggler, that's for certain. You, a magician from Vane. A monster has invaded the port and is about to sink the orca. You told everyone in Saith about how powerful your magic was. Use it to slay the creature. Slow down, peasant. First of all, you should address me as Skilled Apprentice Nash, 3rd rank in the Magic Guild. I can think of one name I'd like to call you right now. You have the sea chart. Sorry I'm not more excited, but go to the port and you'll know why. It's all these voices. There's a monster in town? What the flippin' hot dog is going on? Flippin' hot dog? That's great. Come down, Grandpa. We'll take care of the monster. What the flippin' hot dog? Listen to me, there's a monster out of the port. I'm certain our weapons can kill it. Go for it. Okay. Nash cannot wield any of this. Like, he cannot wield or wear any of this stuff. I'm not surprised. We did just get him after all, but I figured I'd check. Sure, you tell everyone they used our weapons to kill the monster, alright? I mean, she's not wrong. I will have used their weapons. Statue. Thank you. Can't believe our town has been invaded by a monster. We have to work together to kill it. Oh, it's you, the elite magician. Please kill the monster. Humph. I hope this creature is at least strong enough to give me a good fight. Arrogant much? You should all keep your distance from the pier. People are saying there's an awful creature out there trying to wreck the orca. If the ship is destroyed, we can't get to Maribia. Let's hurry, Alex. Dude, I was so out of here, and now a monster is about to devour my ticket to parental freedom. If that thing eats the orca, I may as well let it eat me. Wow. Desperate much? If it isn't the kids who broke Clyde's 20-year winning streak. Bravo. Do you guys think I could be a full-time gambler? I'd call myself Bond. Ramus Bond. Come on, guys. Why don't you laugh with me instead of at me? Wow, Ramus. That was terrible. Alright, I'm going to do a quick save. This is the first legitimately, hard encounter in the game. I've almost exhausted my savings. If we don't set sail from Maribia soon, I'll have to close down for good. You have the sea chart. It doesn't matter now that the orca is being ravished by a giant jellyfish. I'll never close this deal. I was so close to having enough money to buy a 3rd beachfront home. You got enough there, bud? You exchanged the staff for the sea chart. Thought you were going to sell it. Now our situation is even worse. Monsters wreaking havoc outside. I'm scared. Harg, you brought the sea chart. I'm grateful to the lot of you. But my ship is being devoured by a wretched beast from the hellish depths. Harg! It must have been all the fish sitting in me cargo that attracted it. Did you say fish? Alex, you have to help this guy. Har. Are you offering to slay the monster for me? A 3rd? Jeez, I feel like 1 is enough, let alone 2, right? Maybe some other time. Leave that fish-charming beast to us. We'll save all your fish, sir, won't we, Alex? Of course we will. It is the sworn duty of the guild to protect and serve the public. I'll simply use my thunder magic to electrocute the pathetic beast. You should feel lucky that you've gotten me here to save the day. Well, shiver me timbers. Har, bless you kids. Walk this way to me ship, and watch your step. Oh boy, here we go. Run while you still can, Captain. Captain, we all tried to attack the monster, but it was no use. He just ate all our weapons. I let the deckhands retreat until we figure out what to do. What are we gonna do, Captain? Captain, the monster's eating right through the hole. Let's get out of here before it starts looking for dessert. There it is. Captain, please don't think any less of me for saying this, but... Run away! Ah! Harr! Me crew's a blasted bunch of lily-livered scallywags. To think I let those scurvy dogs set sail with me. You kids aren't afraid, though. That's why I'm gonna let you handle the monster on your own. Harr! He's like, nope. I'm getting out of here, too. There it is. God, it looks even more terrifying in this than the PlayStation version. This is what everyone has running scared, Alex? It's a giant blue booger. Saline Slimer. Seriously, this thing does not... Like, this looks much more terrifying than it does in the PlayStation version. It does not look, like, terrifying at all in the PlayStation version. Alright. Let's do Cascade on Luna. And of course, Ramus might as well just pop it with an arrow. Oh, 128 damage. $104 damage. Nice. Oh, that's attack. I thought it was defense. Well, frick. If I had known that, I would have done that on Alex. The other nice thing about this version of the boss is that it doesn't regen like 100 health every round. Zephyr Blade. In the PlayStation version, this thing literally regens. I think it's 99 health per round. And that's a lot when you consider that damage was lower. Like Nash's 124 there probably would have only been like 50, maybe 60 in the PlayStation version. And it just regens health every turn. Mucus. And then it does this. And it screws over your entire party. It's not fun. Unfortunately, I can't do anything to help out poor Luna. Right. Jelly Sputum. Uh-oh. Ow. That hurt. Poor Ramus. I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and use a healing herb on Ramus, because I don't want to sacrifice my damage. have no idea how much health this thing has. It could be almost dead. It could be another 6 rounds. Ow? Ow? Oh, too bad, actually. I am running low on mana with Alex. This will be my last explosive stab. Hey! It all worked out in the end. 0 silvers, but 150 experience. Alex leveled up. Learned Vigor. Oh, nice. Nash leveled up. Learned Confusion. Luna leveled up. Learned Escape Song. Ramus gained 1 hit point. Oh, and he did gain 1 range. Holy crap. He gained a different stat other than HP. He gained 1 range. 1 HP and 1 range. That's amazing. I love that. Har, you kids did it. You slew the beast and saved me ship. Would you be kind enough to hand over the sea chart? Hand over sea chart. Har, I'll never let this lovely rag out of me grasp again. You're headed for Arabia, are you? I insisted you sail there with me on the Orca. We're talking free of charge, right? Har, of course. Without what you did, I wouldn't have a ship to sail. Whatever I can do to help you, I will. It'll take me crew a while to fix the damage, but they'll be done by the morning. I'll make sure of that. These buggers are lucky to have jobs after that cowardly display. Har! Get some rest at the dockhouse. I'll have the crew roust you at daybreak. Didn't you heard me? Get to work. And the first one of you who ran away gets to swab the slime off the deck. Will you run away too, Captain? Tomorrow, Alex. Tomorrow we're gonna be in the biggest city in the world. What do you think it's like? Will the people be friendly? And will they have good fish? You know what's the best part of this, Alex? My dad wouldn't believe it if he saw it. I'll just be happy to be leaving this hillbilly haven behind. A person as sophisticated as I am needs the commerce and culture of the city. It's like an NPC that just decided they're a player character, right? Well, I also need people who listen to me when I'm speaking. Let's head back to the sailor's lodge and get some rest, Alex. Tomorrow we'll be setting sail for the mainland. Good idea, Ramus. Luna, is something the matter? I'm sorry. Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up. Alex, there's something's up with Luna. You saw the look on her face. Let's talk to her and find out what's wrong. Luna. Alex. I'm not going to Meribia with you, Alex. I'm staying here. Luna, I don't understand. Everything you've talked about, everything you've dreamed of since you were a boy. It's come true, Alex. You're on a great adventure, just like dying. Also, this music. This music always gets me emotional. Like, I love this track in particular. Like, this whole game has great music, but this one, I always told you that I believed in you. But deep in my heart, I'm not certain I really did. Why else would I be so surprised at what's happening to us, Alex? It's just so unbelievable. You've grown so strong, Alex. Strong enough to venture into the unknown. With nothing but confidence in yourself and your friends. Luna, if I couldn't put all my faith and my trust in you, how can you put yours in me? All I would be on this trip is a burden, Alex. I know you won't admit that, even to yourself, somewhere deep down you know it's true. It's not like that, Luna. I've made up my mind, Alex. I'll watch you set sail in the morning, and then I'll return to Berg. I'll wait for you there, Alex. I'll always wait for you. Good night, Alex. Aww. Luna! No, my healer! Are you sure you're gonna stay here, Luna? It'll be lonely with you not around. I'm really sorry about this and all, but I'm worried about Alex's parents and how they'd manage in our absence. I've made up my mind to stay on the Isle. I'll miss you, Luna. No, you have to take care of Alex for me, alright? No problem, Luna. If you get into trouble, I'll just talk us out of it. You literally kept me alive, Luna. You're not a burden, right? Take care of yourself, Alex. Don't do anything too dangerous. Don't sleep with your feet sticking out from under the covers. You'll catch cold. Don't forget to eat an orange or two on the ship. And don't forget about me. Luna. Horror, raise the sails. Take care, Luna. Remember to tell my dad that I'm not coming back till I've made my first million. Farewell, Luna. I'm confident we'll see each other again. Bye, Luna. So long. See ya. I'll miss you, Alex. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Luna, you've got to come with us.
But I already decided.
Forget that, come on. All the adventures in the world would be meaningless without you. I want to see this new world with you. We've always been together.
But Alex...
Come on, take my hand.
Oh, Alex!
And you'll be right here with us, where you belong. Oh, Alex, I don't know about this. What's wrong, Luna? Your face is all red. I'm just trying to catch my breath. That's all. I knew you would come with us, Luna. I had faith in you. Oh, Alex. So, in the Sega CD version, the actual, original version, I know I use original for PlayStation, but I've been saying PlayStation version, so hopefully I keep that up. But in the actual original version of this, on the Sega CD, Luna actually does leave your party at that point. And yeah, that's literally it. That's the end. You never get Luna back in the party or anything. But in the PlayStation version, they decided to change it, and we get a really cool scene, probably one of the best scenes in the game, in my opinion, because of that. Alex, I don't know about you, but I'm getting chilly out here. Want to head below? But we'll see that scene in a minute. Excuse me, sir, but what are you doing? What am I doing? Steering the ship. Steering? Does that have anything to do with cows? No. I use this wheel to control the direction in which the ship sails. I lived in Berg once. Now I make my home on the open seas. This is your first time on a ship, huh? How do you like it so far? I love it here. Everything smells like fish. And you'll love what we're having for dinner tonight. Every kind of fish you can think of. Alex, I'm starting to think we died and went to heaven. You see why they changed it? Because that's ass. Yeah, it is. It really is. Excuse me, sir, but what is this big pole used for? This is a mast, and we attach our sails to it. When the wind blows, it fills up the sails and makes the ship move. Simple as that. At least we don't have to worry about getting cabin fever. That might be a reference that nobody knows, but if you've seen Muppet Treasure Island, you know that reference. Yes, we're finally headed to Maribia. One more day and I wouldn't have a job when I got there. I'm totally set, and I hear the guys in Maribia are the cutest in the entire Katarina continent. So there's another one, the Katarina continent. Yeah, that was changed too. I don't remember what it is in the PlayStation version, but it's not Katarina. So, who cares about the guys? Let's talk about the fish. Of course you'd want to talk about the fish, Luna. Or, Null, whatever your name is. Hey, how are you doing? I saw how you handled that monster. Hard to believe you're mere children instead of trained soldiers. If you ever need work, I'll hire you on as my bodyguards. Anyway, the captain tells me this is your first trip to Maribia. True? You'll have the time of your lives. As long as there's plenty of food to eat, I'll be happy. Whoops. I've got cabin fever, it's churning in my brain. I've got cabin fever, and we've all gone insane! Right? I love that song so much. Hey, the captain was telling me about you kids. You got back the sea chart and killed the monster. I don't think there were any brave kids left in the world. Man, I'm nervous. My first trip as a sailor. Been put in charge of climbing the mast and hoisting the sails. But I'm afraid of heights. Don't be such a chicken, man. View of the ocean is grand from up there, and you can even catch the sound of fish on the wind. And this is the first class cabin. In other words, why don't you go play somewhere else, brats? We're just taking a look around the ship. Jeez. Flying companion that loves food a bit too much. Paimon, is that you? Right? Almost done. Just have to change the bed sheets and... Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your room? No, we're in second class. This is our first time on the ship. We're going to Maribia. Maribia? Your children are much too young to be going to an awful place like that all by yourselves. You're just joking with me, aren't you? I bet your parents are on board. They are not. They are absolutely not. Also, interesting fact, Alex and Luna are both 15 in this game. I'm headed for Mel's mansion, but as soon as we reach Maribia. But I hear he's a really scary guy. I doubt he has the time to meet with people who just walk in off the street. Master Mel has a daughter named Jessica. She's an absolute fox. I hear she's also one of the strongest chicks in Maribia, so I've been working out. Would you like to feel my abs? And from what you're saying, I think you're a bit misguided. I've seen kids walking all over the ship. Haven't you ever been on a real ship before? Nope, it's actually the first time ever being on a real one. You've never been to the continent. There are so many places to explore. The sprawling city of Maribia, governed by the legendary pirate Helmel. Vane, the magic city, floating high above Althena's shrine. Bonanza, a mountain outpost bridging the mainland and Marius region. And the quiet fishing village of Lan. There's no limit to the adventures one can experience there. So we're going to visit all of those places, right, Alex? Of course, Null. After all, we're JRPG protagonists. They wouldn't mention a place if it wasn't important. Horror, good to see ya. Let me thank you again for yesterday. Still busting me crew's chops over the way they ran away like a bunch of girlies. Sorry I couldn't put you up in the first class cabin, but I didn't have the room for you. And I couldn't bump any of me paying customers. After all them bloomin' repair costs, I needed the money. Horror, I've loved the sea since I was a wee lad. My dear departed mom always said I'd be a sailor. I only wish she'd been around to see me plunk down the gold to buy this sweet vessel. Oh, nope, that's it. It's pretty rare when NPCs have multiple things to say, but sometimes they do. Alright, so let's head to the back. Unbelievable, you've heard about the gambler named Clyde, haven't you? He's trying to tell the captain that he doesn't have the money to pay for his ticket. What a crook. Like that guy doesn't have enough cash to buy his own ship by now. Before you sell the diamond that Ramus keeps rambling about, I think you should meet with Master Mel. Mel, sounds familiar. As well he should. Mel is one of the 4 heroes and the governor of Maribia. Mel is a very friendly person. He might even be able to put up with your attitude. Wow. Rude. Alex, I don't think I've ever been so happy. We're on a fantastic adventure. Now we're gonna be filthy, stinking rich. See? If I had listened to my dad and stayed home, none of this would have happened. Welcome to my souvenir shop. I'm fresh out of ships in a bottle, so don't ask. Alright. Light bow, leather clothes, leather armor, healing fruit. But the most important thing in this game, the thing that we can only get here, is soap. Seriously, this is the only place you can buy it. There are places where you can earn it, but this is the only shop that you can buy it. So, thank you much. Be sure to come back when I have me rubber peg legs in stock. It's the most important item in the game. So, you gotta get 2 of those. Because they're the most important items. Yes, children, it's me. After you so thoroughly humiliated me, I decided to give up gambling for good. I returned most of the money I've won over the years and conned my way onto the ship. Plan to get an honest job and make an honest living. Like we're really gonna take you seriously, Clyde? But I kinda wish my dad was here to see how far we've come. There was more dialogue there, apparently. Alex, you really ought to be a Dragon Master, right? Then surely you'd be a fool not to speak with Master Mel. At least that's what I think. There's Luna. Alex has grown up so much since we set out from Berg. When we left, he was just a boy. And on the outside, he still is. But he's changed somehow, inside. It's all happening so very suddenly. I wish I could understand these feelings. What's the matter, Luna? You look awful. Do you have to hurl over the side? I do feel seasick, Noel, now that you mention it. I think I'm gonna lie down before I get any worse. Besides, I want to be ready when we arrive in Maribia. I can't wait. I still really can't believe we're really doing this. Luna? What's the matter, Alex? Huh? Luna's missing from her bed. I don't know where she could have gone at this hour. Well then, let's go find her. There are only so many places on board where she can be. Time for one of the best scenes in this game. Seriously, it might take me a moment to calm down after the scene, because I always get so emotional from the scene. The young man sleeping over there, his father's my best friend. He asked me to train his son. My son is too afraid of his own child to focus on his work. I don't know how to tell his father. Rip. Wait. This scene is everything, right? Lucas? Is that you? Lucas from Mother 3. It kind of looks like him. Blonde hair, red and white striped shirt, blue pants. I've never noticed that before. Lucas, is that you? This would be after Mother 3 came out. I don't know if it's a reference, but if it is, that's cool. If not, that's a heck of a coincidence. You kids still up? To all that fish you ate for dinner, I figured you'd be sawing logs by now. I think I ate too much. I didn't think that was even possible. Alex, what are you still doing up? Feeling nervous? Can't say I'm surprised. Need to play the Mother series. I only played Earthbound on emulation. I've played 1 and 2. And then I started 3, but I did not like it. A lot of people have told me that 3 is like the best, but I just did not like it. I think I got through the first chapter and I was just like, I'm done. I hate this. If it makes you feel better, I was also a bit nervous the first time I went to Maribia. You realize, of course, I'll strike you dead with thunder magic if you tell anyone. Luna couldn't sleep either. I offered to keep her company, but she went to the deck alone. But I liked the first one, and I liked the second one. They were good games. When I told the captain I didn't have enough money to pay for passage, he threw me down here. Have you ever tried sleeping in a cargo hold that was packed with crates of fish? Well, let me tell you, it stinks. Oh dear, I made it funny. I think Null would be fine with it. Null would be ecstatic. And then he would probably eat it all. I'm so sleepy. Standing watch at night is a tough job. Anybody in this room? Yep, people sleeping. What? Be careful you don't fall, because you're high if you think I'm going to pay you that much money. Right then. I mean, I get the joke, at least. I'm so excited about the chance to meet Master Meltamar, I just can't get to sleep. Me neither. I keep wondering what he's going to be like. Oh, Jessica, my sweet bonbon, do you love the sweet, playful scent of my favorite cigar? For you alone, you can make it far sweeter. Alrighty then. I've actually never talked to those people. Feeling seasick, kids? Yeah, I figured. You landlubbers are all the same. You're fine and dandy when the ocean is calm, but the moment a 2-foot wave rocks the boat, you're grasping onto the deck rails and churning the water with yesterday's lunch. Gotta just, take a moment to talk to people. Still not asleep. You're probably gonna regret this in the morning. But you have to find Luna. Have you seen her? Nope. That seemed like something that could have a follow-up, but nope. You better get some rest before the morn. You don't want to be falling asleep on the streets of Maribia. You'd wake up with all your money and most of your clothes missing. I mean, I don't know that Alex would mind that if that happened to Luna. He would be embarrassed, I'm sure, but still. Boys. I'm gonna shut up now because this scene. Luna. Or at least when the scene starts. God, I can I can never get through that scene without getting really emotional. I don't know what it is. I love that scene so much. Like this, same. Oh my gosh. Like this sniffling is not my sinuses. This is me actually like. This is me being emotional. What is the name of that song? In this version, it's known as Nocturne of the Wind. The Japanese version is also known as Nocturne of the Wind. But in the PlayStation version of the game, it was called Luna's Boat Song. And it's completely different. This version, they completely retranslated the song, made it completely different, kept it to the original. And it's so much more emotional than the original song was. Oh my god. So it's but yeah, Nocturne of the Wind. It's on YouTube, I think. You probably have to type in Nocturne of the Wind 2009. Because that's when this game came out. It's 2009. But yeah, there's a full version of that song, and it's so freaking, like, oh my god, it just freaking gets me even more. I have it actually. I could play the full version. Just because I do actually have the full version. I just have to get it. Let's see. I hope this isn't going to be too loud. I don't know what Winamp settings are currently at. I think Kat tried to post a link to the thing. To it on YouTube. And I'll fix it so that Kat can post links.
Line after line of verse trails out
So yeah, that's that's the full version. And like I said, that the full version gets me even more, but that just, I don't know, man, that song just, it always gets me. That scene is just, like, if I had to say that there was one cutscene in this game that was like the best cutscene, it would be this one. Because it always gets me so much. Oh my god. Yeah, exactly. It's longing personified. It absolutely is. Hey, Luna, what are... Shh. Sorry, it really is. It's gonna take me a moment to like calm down, because I'm sure for some people they're like they saw that cutscene and were like, okay, and but like for me, I can't. I can't every time. So, Alex, no. How long are you two going to sleep? We're only a few miles away from Arabia. Time to wake up and get some sunshine. Luna, I hope you notice the snooze button because I'm about ready to punch it. Oh no, quit your moaning and get up, Stumblebutt. I'm sure I'm glad you woke me up, Luna. I was having a nightmare about a bunch of selectively clad servant girls hand-feeding me fish. Excuse me for thinking you wanted to wake up sometime this year. Sorry, you could probably hear like my voice like cracking and stuff as I'm trying to read these lines, but I don't know. I cannot see that scene without getting emotional. And if there's anybody out there that can, then great. I feel sad for you that it doesn't, give you emotions. I mean, maybe it's just like Kat said, though, for trans and intersex girls like us. Like, that song is just the personification of how we feel, Like, I remember just growing up, and yeah, it was the previous version, the PlayStation version, but I just remember saying so many times, like, holy crap, this song is just me. And even today, like, this version, like, this song is it's just me, because it's all about, like, will I ever feel love properly? What does love feel like? And that's me. The freaking coy romantic over here. I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah. It gets me. Why don't you calm down? Arabia isn't going anywhere. Why are you so restless, Nash? You're just as worked up as the rest of us. Says I can report to, because everyone knows you think more clearly when your heart is pumping. You're more hyper than a 6-year-old on a sugar buzz. Please, calm down. We're in Arabia, Alex. We're really in Arabia. Give me a big, juicy pinch because I have to be dreaming. Let's see my dad yell at me when I come home with a sack full of silver. I think Ramus is a little overwhelmed right now. Aren't you excited too, Alex? You don't have to be calm. It's okay to... hiccups. It's okay to let go of your emotions once in a while. Let's sell the diamond right away, Alex. That thing's burned a hole in my pocket ever since Quark gave it to us. Sorry, now I have hiccups because of getting emotional. Oh my god. Gambling is a disease without a cure. After I quit, I vowed never to start again. Which reminds me, do you want to make a bet that I'll never start again? I guess that guy doesn't exactly practice what he preaches. If I can't get a job in Arabia, perhaps I could start a business of my own. How about Clyde's Card Shop, or Clyde's Drinking Establishment and Future Furniture Emporium? I mean, really, who hasn't wanted to shop for coffee table while also being completely knackered? I think you must be quite knackered to come up with an idea like that. Maybe at last. I suppose I should thank you for helping me make such a drastic life change. But I won't. You think Clyde's still bitter over his loss? Absolutely. God, I remember when I was making a video game. It was just after playing the original Lunar. And I was just like, okay, I've got to have like a boat scene, a song scene, you know, all that in my game too. Like, holy crap. I, never produced a game, but I did produce a video game at one point that did have a boat scene. There was no song, and I was sad. But, oh well. So how'd you sleep last night, kids? The way those pillars are hanging below your kids' eyes, I'll take it as a no. I'm sure sailing aboard such a fine vessel as this one has got to be quite an adventure, eh? Yeah, but when we get to Arabia, we're going to have even better adventures, right, Alex? Luna? Now I'm dealing with sinus. But unfortunately, getting emotional doesn't exactly help with sinus. So if you get lost, don't ask anyone for directions. They'd sooner mug you than help you. I really should have talked to my doctor about this whole sinus thing when I saw her literally, 2 days ago. But I completely forgot. You would think, I've been dealing with this now for 2 years straight. I would remember when I see a doctor to talk to them about this issue. Nah. What happened? My friend's son used to be incompetent, but now he's throwing himself into his work. Did your kid say something to him? Not really. I guess we're just naturally inspiring. You guys are right. I shouldn't be afraid. I mean, you left your home to seek out adventure. Here I am complaining about doing a job. Please forgive me, and don't tell the other crewmen. They already think I'm a big wuss. Don't travel too far from Arabia. Not because I'm worried about you, because we'll need your help if another one of those monsters gets hungry. It's the beginning for both of us. Take care, and wish me luck. Thanks, and good luck. We're almost there. I'm so excited, my heart feels like it's gonna leap out of my chest. I can tell that you're excited. Your eyes are gleaming. Just like Alex's eyes on the night before we sailed. Okay, here's the plan. I go to Mel's mansion and dazzle him with my sculptured abs of chiseled stone. Then I get married to Jessica and live off Mel's wealth for the rest of my incredibly luxurious life. Yeah, that's quite a plan. I wonder if we'll get to meet Jessica along with her dad. I hope you're more interested in Mel than in Jessica, Alex. But I didn't even say anything. Alex was just like, but I didn't even say anything. That was null. Well, here we are. Enjoyed having you on board, kiddies. Good luck on your adventures. Thanks. Good morning. I'll be arriving in Arabia very soon. I bet you guys are ready to return to land. Alex and all, did you check to make sure you didn't forget anything in our room? And did you make the beds? I thought Lunar might lighten up on this adventure, Alex. Man, was I wrong. Of course she wouldn't. Did you really think she was gonna lighten up? No. Absolutely not. Harr, my voyage ends when we reach Meribia, but yours is starting. I've sailed every sea in this world, and let me tell you, there are always new adventures to be found. Harr, you wanna know the most valuable treasures I found on all my adventures? There's the things I saw and the friends I made. The memories, not the gold or the jewels. Of course, I didn't mind finding gold and jewels. Harr! We're almost to Meribia, mates. Why don't you stand on the deck and take in the sights? Nothing important. Just getting notifications and being like, what are they? Wow! It's even more magnificent than I imagined, Alex.
Look at all the ships in the harbor and the city beyond. Wow, Meribia is much bigger than any place we've ever seen back home.
Okay, so I'm not quite doing that voice, but I'm getting somewhat close, I feel like. Alright, Meribia. Well, it's been fun, but I have some business to attend to. I'll be in Meribia for a while. If you need to find me here, I usually spend time with my fellow mages over on Blackrose Street. So long, then. At last, we're finally in Meribia. Sure is a big city. Alright, back to business. I'm gonna find a shop and sell the diamond for a ton of silver. Catch up with you later. We're gonna be rich, Alex. Filthy stinking rich! I think I'm almost as excited as he is. Come on, Alex. Let's take a look around. One of the four heroes, Master Mel, lives in... One of the four heroes, Master Mel, lives in the city. You want to see him, don't you, Alex? Yeah. But first... Shops. You folks are new to our fair city, aren't you? Well, you've come to the best store in Meribia. What do we got? Healing herbs, healing fruit, antidotes, cleansing water, and warp wings. I see. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead and buy... Nah, I'm not gonna buy. I've got Luna. You're staying here for a while. Please stop in again. My shop is always open. Let's check. Oh, nope, this isn't the shop, apparently. At least not one we can go into. I travel from my village to Meribia once a month to do some shopping. Have you come here to shop too? Actually, no. Well, if you have money with you, be careful. There are seedy types around here. That's why I commend Meribian Express traveler's checks. Don't leave Meribia without them. Can I go down this way towards the docks, by any chance? Cool. I can. Ah! I was just gonna say, in the PlayStation version, you can go down to the docks. And there's this guy that's just passed the frick out. It's right here. Move out of the way, old man. We can't get by. Catch a cold sleeping in a place like this. Shut up, both of you. I'm the free city of Meribia. I can do as I please. How I love the vast ocean. My heart is filled with warmth when I gaze upon its shimmering waters. I knew long ago that the ocean was my home, that its sweet solitude was my freedom. There's our boat. What? Next ship to safe? Ain't gonna be for a while, kiddies. Why? Because me and my shipmates are gonna party till we puke. Woohoo! Oh. Hail, travelers. It's good to see a ship from Saith enter the harbor. I was wondering what was happening over there. Welcome to Maribia. Is this your first time in our fair city? Let the size fool you. It's a friendly place. Certainly hope you're right. See, it does seem to be immense. Oh, this is so exciting. I seriously just love this guy just passed the frick out in the middle of the road. And he's just there for the whole game, so... Zelda, is that you? Seriously. Zelda? Zelda! Oh my, what a handsome young man. Sit down and let me tell you all about the special items on the menu. We're not hungry for what you're serving. Let's go, Alex. Rip. Welcome to the Seagull Tavern, the home of the finest ale, freshest food, and friendliest folk in Maribia. What's that? How can I run this kind of business under Master Mel's rule? I can run this business because of Master Mel's rule. He protects every man's right to be drunk and sexist. Ha! Here we go, boys. Yeah! Looks like I beat you all again. Let me tell y'all, it's hard to make winning look this easy. Clyde? You trying to con everybody again? Man, what's going on here? This guy with the headband never loses. I even drank 8 beers before we dealt the first hand. 8's a lucky number. This is a bunch of crud. Crud, I say. This guy has won every single hand. Either he's cheating, or he's the luckiest dog I've ever had the misfortune of playing cards with. Clyde? Hi, how may I help you? So, this is your first time in Arabia? Yeah, we get a lot of wide-eyed newcomers in here. If you come to see Master Mel yet, he's one of our city's most popular tourist attractions. Even when his wife passed away a few years ago, he stayed as friendly as ever. Everyone loves that man. I just don't know how he has the time to govern our city and take care of his only child, Jessica. Nope, I can't talk to that guy. Why, hello, you're such a beautiful young woman. You must be here looking for work, aren't you? I'm sure you'll be our most popular hostess. I mean, just look at you. Oh, you're, very kind, but I'm not here for a job. Really? Sorry to hear that. Seem like a nice girl. I'm sure you'd make a small fortune in tips. I mean, if Luna was wearing one of these, yeah. Yeah, she would. I had the biggest crush on Luna when I was a kid. Like, oh my god. I bet you guys have heard about the Grindery, right? It's supposed to be a freaky combo of magic and machine. And again, I once heard a rumor in this place that Master Mel once killed a man just for snoring too loud. Besides, why would anyone want to mix those two things together? It'd be, I don't know, unnatural. Hi, Zelda. Hey there. Do you guys want to sing with me? Great. Okay, I'll go first. Seriously. She looks like A Link to the Past Zelda. That was wonderful. You have a beautiful voice. Thank you so much. I'm just grateful to Goddess Althena. I'm just grateful to the Goddess Althena for blessing me with the gift of song. Must admit, she's pretty good, but she ain't no Luna. Let's see. I don't have the official, like, original, like, concept art of it. But I do have a picture that somebody made. Mega Link, I believe was her name. She made this picture years ago. Like, at the very beginning of the internet. Just have to figure out where I have it. Here it is. Now tell me, don't these two look ridiculously similar? They do to me anyway. But yeah, Megalink. She made that literally, like, God, in the early 2000s. That piece of art is like, it's probably like 20 years old. I remember finding that as a kid. So it's probably at least 20 years old, if not older. We're talking like the beginnings of the internet. What are you doing backstage? This area is meant only for performers. Yes, I'm a performer. I sing here when our star gets the day off. Zelda 2? One of these days, I'll be the star. I'm gonna enjoy every bloody second of my fame. Zelda 2? I mean, there are a lot of Zeldas. There's what, 18 of them now? Oh, I can get to this guy now. Some young kid by the name of Kyle is in charge of the Bonanza barrier to the south. He's also the leader of a notorious gang of bandits and thieves. Master Mel hates the kid, but doesn't have the manpower or will to go out and arrest him. And there's the fact that Kyle and his men only steal from the rich, which naturally makes him very popular with everyone else. I've worked my butt off all my life to get where I'm at today. The last thing I want is for some bullying little punk to take it all away from me. Excuse me. The Adventure of Wink. Right? Alright, I think that's all that there is to see down here in this area. Where are we at? 2.5 hours? It's probably more than enough. It'd probably be a good time to consider breaking up the VOD. We will in a minute. Welcome to my shop. Many rare weapons can be found here. What can I do for you today? Longsword, light bow, and a fireball staff. I'll take the fireball staff, because it's the only upgrade. That'll be for Nash later. If you have any other weapon needs, please come again. Thank you. We're going on an adventure. You're gonna need some solid armor now. What can I help you with? Same issue here. Oh, no, we actually do have new armor. Iron helmet, headband, and iron shield. Nice. Okay. Shield, helmet, headband. And now we can just sell. That, and that, and that. Oh, I just had the fireball staff there. I literally just bought that. I definitely don't want to sell it. Listen up. Can't underestimate the value of a good piece of armor. Remember that. Oh yes, these kids. I recognize these kids immediately. I've played the Silver Star game so much. Yeah, I did say that right. Played, the Silver Star game here so much. Silver Star Complete and this and... There you are, foul monster. I, the mighty Hellmail, will punch your lights out. Ouch! What are you doing? Not a monster, but I'm gonna bite your little... Don't be silly, Noller. It's just a cute little boy. Oh yeah? Nothing cuter than a fish-shaped bruise on your tummy. We're playing the Four Heroes, but we don't have a galleon. Would you play the part of galleon for us? And these games give me life. Sorry, kid. Alex only plays the Dragon Master Dine. I'm Dragon Master Dine. Taste the cold steel in my blade. Ow! Hey, didn't your mom ever teach you not to run with sharp objects? You'll put your eye out. Oh yeah, these games are so good. I really wish that they would remake both of them for the modern generation. Just because that seems to be what happens with these games, is they get remade, like, constantly. But I would buy every single one of them. Could you imagine this game on, like, the Switch, though? Oh my god. It would probably be, like, all 3D and stuff, which I guess could be cool. Have you heard of Vane? My brother is studying magic there. I want him to come back home. I have to study magic to become a dragon master, Alex. Like, they'd have to completely redo all the cutscenes, though. They get away with using the originals here because this is the PSP. But, like, God, just, you know, they'd have to redo all of the cutscenes. But imagine how amazing, like, the Nocturne of the Wind scene would be if they redid all the cutscenes. Welcome, traveler. You've come to the right shop. What can I do for you today? I don't know. What do you got? Ooh, a broadsword. And a longbow. Heck. I don't have enough money. I did not expect that there were weapon upgrades, considering. Man, I need money. I get the longbow. $640. Not studio trigger though. It wouldn't look right. If you've got any other weapon needs, please come again. I have no idea who Studio Trigger is. That might sound terrible, but it's true. I don't even have enough, like, items that I could sell. Oh well. I'll get money when we start fighting monsters again. If I hadn't bought the fireball staff, I didn't realize that there were going to be weapon upgrades for Alex and Luna. So I bought the fireball staff, thinking like, oh well, I can get this for Nash when I get him back in the party. But, like, he's not going to be in the party until quite a ways. One of Meribia's most wonderful conveniences is its sewer system. I'll take indoors over outhouse any day, you know? But I hear rumors that the waste has attracted vile creatures. Do you think it's true? That definitely won't play into anything at all? Nope. Not at all. And it could look okay. They did Little Witch Academia and BNA. I don't think I watched either of those. From the village of Berg? You know, I have a daughter in Berg. When you go back there, could you tell her that I miss her? Haven't heard from her in the longest time. You know that woman. She said not to worry, and that she's doing fine. Oh, you know her? So glad to hear she's doing alright. I am indebted to Althena for answering my prayers. Jessica is the only child of Mel. Her mother died when Jess was very young, so I heard. Mel dotes on his daughter, and she loves him too. They really do have a very special relationship. Jessica is quite a tomboy. Her mother was so well-mannered, but I guess her father's side won out. She's so much like he was back in the early days. Nothing in the bookshelves? I keep checking the bookshelves, hoping for something, you know, some kind of fun little, well, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word is. But some, you know, just some little fun thing. Official proclamation. The mountain road to Bonanza has been closed indefinitely due to the danger posed by roving bandits. Meribians are not allowed to travel the road until further notice, especially not foolish young daughters. Signed, Governor Mel D.L. Kirk. Roving bandits, Alex? It sounds kind of dangerous. Basically, the boat scene gets a ton of emotion off with its slow pans and use of more subtle body language, and that's not their strong suit. Yeah, that would definitely be like that. I definitely agree that that's a big part of the boat scene, is that there's a lot of slow pans, subtle body language, you know, the way that Luna just kind of slowly moves along, and you know, so I can absolutely see that. Hi, you know, if you walk west to the edge of town, you'll end up on Black Rose Street. A lot of magicians live there. Isn't that where Nash said he was going, Alex? We should check it out. But first, we have to walk into every single person's house because we are JRPG protagonists. We can just walk into people's houses and steal their stuff. In Ribia, humans and beastmen work side by side. It's the first place I've ever lived where I haven't been affected by prejudice or stereotypical thinking. I mean more of a Disney scene, really. That's true. I'll agree to that. Or at least Golden Age, or whatever you want to call it, Disney. Like back when they did things like Little Mermaid and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, like current, well, I can't say current Disney, because current Disney is doing all those stupid remakes. You know, the live action remakes. But the whole, like, you know, Frozen and Brave and all that, like that Disney was good, don't get me wrong. You know, they did some amazing movies and things like that. So, home to Maribia, great city of freedom, trade, and incredible wealth. Make sure you're minding your own business here. Meribians are not liking of nosy people. Just when I think of, like, you know, Disney, I usually think more of that, like, generation of Disney. So, Joss the jeweler isn't from Arabia, but he set up shop here nonetheless. I don't think he's a very reputable guy. In fact, in all honesty, I think he's a crook. Next time someone has trouble with him, I think Master Mel will take care of it. So Amos gonna be okay. I'm worried about him. Tross the jeweler. I heard a lot of bad things about this place, but I decided to come check it out for myself. And you know, the owner does seem a little shady, but maybe I'm just being paranoid. Is there anything actually up here? No. Nothing up here. Here's Ramus. Hey Alex, I'm talking to this guy about buying the diamond. He's trying to lowball us on the price, but don't worry. If I can negotiate with Quark, I can negotiate with anybody. Why don't you go visit Master Mel while I close the deal? Don't forget about Nash on Black Rose Street. Okay. Something that I thought was really interesting, though, about the boat scene, the PlayStation version of Lunar, Silver Star, came with a making of CD or DVD or something of that variety. Whatever it was. But you could watch it. I don't know if DVDs were out at that point. Anyway, white, red, blue, and black. Those are the 4 dragons, legendary protectors of Goddess Althena. The legend is all I believe it to be. Fairy tale made up to placate the masses. It's not make-believe. We met with the white dragon on Hanmel Isle. Oh, really? Did you say hi to the Tooth Fairy while you were there? Man, I killed myself. But in the making of for Lunar, they said that when they made the boat scene originally, they handed it to the guys who were going to do it and said, hey, this has got to get done in 6 weeks. And then it took them 6 months. And I think that's funny. They're just like, get this done in 6 weeks. And it took 6 months. And they actually did say in the making of that there actually was a point where they were debating removing the scene. But upon testing upon testing it without the scene, it just didn't feel right. And so they decided to give them the extra development time for it. So, man, what a different game this would have been just with one less scene, though. I want to see a dragon, but my mom and dad said there aren't any. They're wrong, aren't they? I know in my heart that dragons are real. That's right, dragons really do exist. Really? Are you sure? Of course. I met with Quark, the white dragon. I knew it, yay! Will you take me to meet Quark someday, pretty please? My little girl keeps rambling on about wanting to see a dragon. I tell her that they don't exist, but what if they do? It's too terrible to even think about. But watching the making of was really interesting. It was actually really interesting, and I really enjoyed watching it. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't have even cared, but like I was super like interested in all the intricacies and stuff about how they made the game. The warehouses of Maribia are filled with valuables, which are bought and sold by the merchants. Before Master Mel took over the town, we were the constant target of thieves and pirates. Master Mel used to wield a huge axe with only one hand. Very impressive, to say the least. They say he was absolutely fearless on the field of battle. Alright, it's this lady. Maribia attracts traders from around the world. They flock here to buy and sell their wares, ranging from common to extremely rare. Is that right? Alex, I wonder if we can find a nice present for your parents. There is a red chest in there. Not that I can open it, but there's a red chest in there, so something to keep in mind. Alright, I think all that's left is Black Rose Street and Mel's mansion. The grand structure is the residence of Master Mel. He deserves only the finest. Mel has no open door policies. The citizens of Maribia may come and go as they please. Why don't you come inside and take a look? I guarantee you'll be impressed. What if Mel is inside? This is the mansion of Master Mel. Mel is friendly, but don't be rude. Finds rudeness intolerable. Welcome to the entrance hall of Master Mel's mansion. Mel is the grand ruler of Maribia. Feel free to explore the mansion. Don't be shy if you see Mel. He loves to talk. That's a lot of food. Mel's wife was the daughter of an aristocrat who lived here in Maribia. After a secret romance with Mel, who was still a pirate captain's time, they tied the knot. They're so romantic. I hope I find my true love someday. I think all of us do. Alex, your face is all red. You feeling okay? Mel's a great boss and a great guy. It hasn't always been that way. He was a fearless pirate and a fearsome warrior known only as Hell Mel. Hard to believe, isn't it? Master Mel sent Jessica to the shrine to become a priestess. I doubt that spoiled brat takes her studies seriously. She hasn't had to work for anything in her life. Why should she start now? Master Mel doesn't know his daughter is a total tomboy. Whenever he's around, she puts on her innocent little girl act. Excuse me, pardon me, so much to do, so little time. There are times when I wish I had a third arm to keep up with all the cleaning. This lady's been sniffing the fumes too long. What's that? No, we're not having a party. All of this is for Master Mel. His appetite is almost as legendary as his strength. In his prime, the Master would have eaten twice as much. Now he's counting his calories at the request of Miss Jessica. Wow, Master Mel just became my favorite of the 4 heroes. Alex, do you think Noel could give Mel a run for his money? Let's see. I'm pretty sure that is Mel. This is Mel's conference room. The master door is open to all. Go on inside. Halt. No one is allowed past this point without Master Mel's permission. Whoops. Alright. I'm going to save here. And I'm going to break up the VOD. I am actually going to stop for a moment and get something to eat because I am hungry. Maybe try to deal with my sinuses a bit. But for those, so for those at the stream, stick around a bit because we'll probably do more. But for those watching the VOD, if I ever get these uploaded to YouTube, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. This was streamed live over at twitch.tv/Serene Inc. Feel free to come on by, hang out with us, chat, and so on. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. See you later.